Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Rob, and on today's vlog, guys, today's Friday. And if you guys cannot hear behind me, it's fucking pouring outside. Guys, it's gonna be raining from today until Tuesday. That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna be riding for a couple days. So I thought, what would be the better thing to do, other than just sitting around the house doing nothing, but make a little mini vlog for a mini bike. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about everything that I've done with this bike so far, the good, the bad, the ugly, what I have in store for it, and just a little bit of everything about it. So let's get into it. Before we start this vlog off, let's start it off the right way. Crack open a tea. If you guys are wondering, I always shake these up, no matter if it's a bottle or a can. It's not carbonated, and you gotta think, it's still tea at the same time. So, always shake your teas up before you drink them. Let's get into it. So guys, I don't really know where we're gonna start out on the bike. I guess I'll start off with the very first thing I did to the bike, which would be these ATV High 7/8 Pro Taper bars. Now, a lot of people will say, why did you go with the KLX 110s? Guys, I thought these were going to be a little bit straighter when I first got them, but it wasn't. So I've been riding with them lately, and I think I'm ready to switch up to the KLX 110s finally. These were just something I didn't feel like waiting for shipping, so this was just something I went to Cycle Center and picked up. Legit hopped on 95 with these joints strapped to my book bag, looking crazy. I mean, they're not bad, you know, they're Pro Taper bars, they're strong. I've dropped this bike plenty of times, as you can tell, and they've never bent. So Pro Taper is always making good bars, but I need something a little bit straighter if I'm going to be stunting. On to the next thing I've done after those bars was these beautiful graphics made by Wrapped Out Graphics. She's fucking killing the game right now. Serving everybody right now, I would assume, from Jersey to Philly, wherever, dude. Whoever is getting to her from wherever, dude, they're getting it. And she's killing it, guys. We got the Nobby Vlogs on the side. We got Bikes Up, Guns Down over here. No Fear right here, if you can see it. And, guys, everything. I mean, everything just is crazy. The reason I went with Sour Patch Kids, guys, I don't even like Sour Patch Kids, but I had yellow plastics to start off with. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it, but I knew I was going to probably just go with something colorful, something that attracted a lot of people's attention, and I just went with Sour Patch Kids. And if you ever watched the commercials, you know that they had the evil jaunts, and then they went to being good, so put the evil ones on there. So guys, yeah, Wrapped Out Graphics, she did a fucking amazing job, very good prices. I was able to go and pick them up locally from her, so she really hooked me up with that. Next thing I did, guys, was these HT Moto foam grips. I got them on the tank, I got them on the sides, and I got them on the front. I'm not doing crazy tricks yet. I can barely even keep the bike up at times, but I thought it was a cool look. You know, I always seen them on the 636s and the F4Is, MT-07s, all that stuff, and I thought, why not? So, other than what it's really used for, I just thought it was a good look. So you can hate on me for it all you want, but shit's crazy. Actually, the reason I did this is I watched Kyle Knievel on YouTube, and his Mountain Dew Z, which is actually what made me even go with the whole graphic kit and the foam pads, all that stuff. Shout out to him, bro, because that's why. We got the Thrill Seeker grip seat. Still grippy. I've had this now maybe close to a year, because I think it's been a year since I've had the bike. Very grippy. Very well done. I upholstered it myself. I'm not the best at upholstery, so you can see it's a little loose, but it still works. So shout out to Thrill Seekers. Also got the Thrill Seekers crossbar pad. That came a little bit later in the game. One of my earliest things I did to this was I grabbed a hammerhead shifter, obviously dropped it, bent it up, you know, but it still works like a charm. That stock linkage, guys, you don't want it. It's trash. It sucks. Have a man in the box clutch, because the original clutch, I don't want to shit talk Kawasaki because I love Kawasaki so much, but the clutch in this thing, dude, is weak. Burn it the hell out, tore it up, it was done. So I looked up what would be the best thing to put in this and ran with the man in the box clutch. A 12 bar from the homies at ZNZ Designs. I waited, guys. This is still in the midst of COVID, not really lockdown, but you know, there's still restrictions and stuff like that. We still got COVID going on, but this was like I want to say in like the middle of like 2022. I waited maybe 6 weeks for this thing, but I was so glad when it came in. Just for the weight, they threw in like a coffee mug. I don't drink coffee, but you know, my dad's hooked up with a coffee cup now. You know, they really looked out. They threw me fucking all types of cool stickers and shit. Next thing, guys, I have my little Amazon clutch lever, one finger. I run it a little tight. I know that it's, you know, probably not the best thing to do with that, but I don't know, for some reason I don't know, it's comfortable for me. For our front brake, because I love doing stoppies and fucking breaking my ankle, if you guys remember that, I have this HEL front brake line. I don't know how, but I tore the bracket out of the fender very clean, so I guess I don't need that anyway. The little lens tint that I did to the front, it was a horrible job. Look at those bubbles, guys. The fucking creases, everything. Still looks pretty cool though, guys. Another Amazon product, but I actually would say that I swear by this. This is an iStun exhaust. Fucking, the last Amazon exhaust I got, it cracked right the O2 sensor and snapped right in half. So this thing has been doing pretty well ever since I got it. The grips, Pro Taper, I don't know what you want to call these joints. I usually run the waffle cone joints, if you've ever seen most of my other videos, and I've always swore by those, but these were really just a cosmetic look. I wanted it to go with the other little bits of red, and yeah, so now I have these. I mean, you know, they still got a little grip to them, but the vibration, it does really fuck with my hands. I like the look of them, so that's all that matters to me. A lot of people take off these, what I would call Shrek ears, the turn signals, the stock turn signals, and put on the flush mounts. I didn't go with that only because, I mean, I didn't think that anybody's going to be seeing them to begin with. So, safety's first, guys. A lot of people always told me that you don't really need to change up your gearing when it comes to Z's and Groms and stuff like that. I call bullshit. So we're running a super light 32 tooth sprocket in the back. We got a stock in the front. I'm pretty sure it's a 13 or 14. So just to give it a little bit more torque to bring the bike up. We have the Seal Saver, I want to call them shock stocks. I just put those on not too long ago, guys. I had to take the forks off and everything. It wasn't what I expected it to be. Just sleeves that you could throw on. You get the zipper ones, but these ones had to take the whole forks off. And in the process, I destroyed my HEL sticker. Next up, guys, is my idle adjuster. I want to say I got this from the Six Shop, but I'm pretty sure that I got this from Dark Knight Stunts. Most of the stuff I've gotten so far is from the stick shop, but as you can tell, it runs all the way down. Beautiful length. I've seen ones where you had to run it out to maybe the side right here, or like hook it up right here, and it was kind of short. So I was glad to find something that I could run up to where it's at good length. One of the things I learned about this is that you gotta set it back to the normal idle, or you will throw it into a code and have a horrible fucking time trying to get it back. So the next thing I want to get into is all the parts that are all fucked up right now from crashing. First off, and the most noticeable part is the front brake lever. Still works pretty well. I actually just bled it nice and tight. A little jiggle, but it's bent the fuck up. So I'm probably just gonna grab something from Amazon right now until I find a better brake lever. I don't really like using Amazon for any levers because I've learned the hard way already on my pit bike that I had years ago and fucking snapping them off and shit. So probably gonna grab something a little bit pricier. Another thing that's all bent to shit is my right peg. This thing is fucking, and it's surprising too, because Kawasaki does make a lot of strong parts on their bikes. Their bikes are very strong, and I guess I just went down super hard on this and just bent the shit out of it. So what I want to do, guys, is grab a set of Z&Z pegs. If I can get rear sets, I'll do that as well, but really, guys, I'm just caring about these. Maybe the first thing I'm going to be grabbing soon, guys, is going to be a Perfect Strangers front handbrake setup. I know a lot of you guys are going to say, learn the rear brake first, but guys, I don't know what to tell you. I want to get a handbrake so bad. The gas cap. If you guys see, your boy has 3 different keys for his bike. One for the ignition, one for the gas cap, one for the seat. And the reason being is that when I had problems with my bike in the wintertime, I didn't tell you guys, I fried the whole wiring harness. And every time I would start the bike, or at least try to start the bike, I would turn the key over and the ignition fuse pops. So I thought that I fried out the ignition. So I went and bought a different ignition. That wasn't the problem. Wasted $250, but it's all good. This key right here, I tried to buy an ignition from Amazon. That was a horrible idea. Don't ever buy anything like that from Amazon. If you're gonna be buying any bike parts from Amazon, make sure that they're not very crucial parts. So I have a gas cap from Amazon basically at this point. It came as a whole set. Just kept the gas cap. I was too lazy to put back on the original one. Anyway, the seat lock, that's another key, because again, being lazy, didn't change it out. I'm gonna be doing that actually pretty soon. My mom actually got me this little thing. Talks about me being her son. It's a nice little cute thing, but if you see these nicks, don't want to run things this husky on your keys, because it's going to get caught up. It's going to go down, get caught up in your steering column, and fucking cause you to crash. Guys, I'm still living in my middle school to high school days and fucking got an I Love Boobies fucking lanyard from Zoomies, like the fucking nerd that I am. My tires, I'm actually thinking about either throwing on Pirellis or Michelin's. My inspection's coming up soon. I need to change my rear tire out because, I mean, it's not too bad, but pretty sure they're gonna tell me that it's too worn. I actually have a, what is that? I got a plug somewhere in here. I don't think that's it. I got a plug somewhere in there, so instead of just changing out the back tire, I want to go with a set. I've been hearing that Michelin is a good, stunt tire to use, so think about that. So guys, with all that being said, I think we went through everything. I think we went through the stuff that I have on it now, the stuff that I've fucked up on it, the stuff that I'm going to be replacing and getting soon, and then the stuff that I want to add on in the future. This, guys, is my 2002 Z125 Pro, aka the Sour Z. No matter if I get another bike or not, guys, this is going to be my baby. I've rode this thing. I have like a little bit over 3,500 miles on it so far. I've rode this through Deptford, Jersey, AC, OC, all on the same day. I live so far from the city, so you can already imagine when I go to meet up with the boys, I'm fucking riding this shit through like 4 different neighborhoods. This thing is very reliable. I have fucked it up before. It's been in the shop already now twice, but it comes back like it never left. Alright guys, it's your boy Rob. I'm hoping to see you guys when I try out again. This is the vlog. I'm out. Peace.